that I used to know in the NBA before, I guess while she was with Dwyane, while he was still married to his wife, but they was pretending like they was just friends.
What things those people were doing on those tapes, and who was doing shit on those tapes? Because I heard they found like 250 cameras or something like that.
It looks like the Diddy scandal might be the ultimate expose to unveil all the powerful people we have been admiring, including Dwyane Wade. Y'all might have heard rumors about Dwyane being on the DL, but the word has it is that he is much of a player as Diddy. Sources have also alleged that Dwyane has been hosting wild escapades with his entourage in a filthy apartment, away from his main residence for years now, and this Diddy thing might bring out old notes from his book as well. 1. Dwyane Wade. Now, we all know that Dwyane Wade has been married to the actress Gabrielle Union and is much of a celebrity as a spouse. But now that Diddy has been facing a number of SA lawsuits from men and women, the word about the infamous Diddy parties have been up in the air. Interestingly, the fans found out that these wild parties were pretty much identical to what allegedly Dwyane Wade used to throw. Back when an unconfirmed rumor hit news that Dwyane Wade's soon-to-be ex-wife, Siobhan, went haywire with a baseball bat on his MVP trophies, people feared that it was just the beginning of a series of nasty rumors about him. But while people were fearing baseless rumors, Dwyane's ex-business partner came out to shine some light on Dwyane's wild escapades. According to Von Houtman, Wade used an apartment to host S-parties with his entourage during his marriage, and that the basketball star engaged in a little bit of puff pass. He said it was a 4-bedroom place on the first floor of a high-rise. One day, I got a call from my cleaning crew at the apartment. I went down there and what I saw was disgusting. The apartment was trashed, filthy, and it wasn't the first time. They'd have these parties in there 2 or 3 times a week. There were always dozens of people in there, rappers, Dwyane and his entourage, women they'd pick up in clubs. Von Houtman described used items on the floor of the bedroom, obvious signs of S activities on all the beds, empty champagne and hard liquor bottles and half-eaten food rotting on tables and furniture. Von explained that these parties were not hosted to a bunch of hillybillies as many big names used to grace that apartment. The most interesting part of Von's mini expose was that he alleged that Dwyane was cheating on his ex-wife with Gabrielle, who was apparently a regular at these parties. You might not know, but at the time, Gabrielle was a C-list artist, although it might be Siobhan's divorce rage speaking, but her words rang true to many of fans. According to recently filed court documents uncovered by Radar Online, Siobhan said that her ex revealed a different side to her shortly after they married on May 18, 2002. I know that Dwyane had a temper and could become violent at times, but when he moved out of my mother's home into our own apartment with our infant son, the violence increased. This, however, was not just the surface of the domestic violence Dwyane Wade would inflict upon me. Siobhan claimed that as Dwyane let his popularity get to his head, he allegedly started becoming more violent with her and her son. As Dwyane Wade's income increased, his arrogance and pride increased as well. Dwyane Wade began to call me derogatory names, throw things at me, hit me, take all my money from me, and even kick me out of the house, causing me not to have a place to live. As a means of controlling me, and as part of Dwyane Wade's DV pattern, he would often hit me, lock me in rooms, and not allow me out, threaten to take my sons from me, and frighten me by telling me how he knows judges that are on his payroll and can take the children from me at any time he wanted. The DV&A continued for several years in our family. Don't these allegations sound pretty similar to the one Cassie made about Diddy?
Let's talk about P. Diddy and Cassie. For those of you who don't know who P. Diddy is, John P. Diddy Combs is a media mogul and a very powerful industry player. Cassie met Diddy in 2005, and she was known for the hit Me and You. Remember this speech?
Cassie, for holding me down in the dark times. Love.
She alleges that Diddy sexually assaulted her, threatened her, beat her, and even tried to cover it up. Now she's not only suing Diddy, but all of his businesses. Well, how can she sue his businesses?
In addition to that, just like Diddy, Siobhan claimed that Dwyane gave her attorney hundreds of thousands of dollars to accept a settlement that she did not approve. As part of that settlement, she was awarded the couple's marital home in Illinois, but was ordered to refinance the mortgage on the property. Apart from that, you might not remember, but the rumor about Dwyane being on the DL started with Boozy Badass. You see, there's a lot of buzz in the industry regarding Dwyane's daughter, Zaya, coming out as transgender, and Dwyane fully supports her. Well, Boozy claimed that Zaya's outing was a part of Dwyane projecting his alleged gay preferences on his child. He tweeted, "Don't cut him off. If he's gonna be gay, let him be gay. Don't cut him off. Don't dress him as a woman." For those who don't know, Dwyane Wade announced Zaya's identity on the Ellen DeGeneres show by saying, "Me and my wife, Gabrielle Union, we are proud. When I say proud, we're proud parents of a child in the LGBTQ+ community, and we're proud allies as well. We take our roles and our responsibilities as parents very seriously. So when our child comes home with a question, when our child comes with an issue, when our child comes with anything, it's our job as parents to listen to that, to give them the best information that we can, the best feedback that we can. That doesn't change because S-orientation is now involved in it." The rapper's tweet caught a lot of fans off guard, but Boosie explained his remarks on a live session on Insta.
Got gay people around me, man. I ain't got nothing against no gay people. Got gay people work for me. I got gay people in my family. All I said was don't do that, man.
He even added, "I gotta say something about this S, bro. Dwyane Wade, you gone too effing far, dog. This is a male, a 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have S figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything at 16, and fall in love with her. But his D gonna be gone." Anyway, these comments did not sit well with Gabrielle Union, who decided to share her thoughts regarding the rapper's comments. Here's what she said while talking to Jamel Hill. "He's so preoccupied. It's almost like thou doth protest too much, Lil Booze. You got a lot of D on your mind." The 50-year-old actress even said that the rapper may be unsure regarding his own S orientation. The comments by Union sparked even more drama between the two, which is why Boosie Badass responded to her, claiming that he loved women and also implied that Dwyane Wade is gay. The rapper took to Twitter saying, "LOL, the whole world know I love women in the world. Know your husband love private. Hope you don't think blacks look at y'all like a power couple. They don't. I'd refuse to talk about y'all in interviews, and here you go. Go bang him with that private and wait on a script, you little white girl. Women, you better leave me alone. How dare you challenge a ghetto hero's manhood? You wrong, SMH. I don't have the time for this. I'm trying to have peace in my life, staying alive." The rapper continued his long-standing feud with Gabrielle Union and D. Wade in his recent appearance on Vlad TV. Boosie Badass called the actress a hypocrite for his comments about him.
I'm one of the people who stand on this in the industry. I'm one of the people who stand on this. So for her to say that, it makes her a hypocrite also.
Yeah.
You don't want nobody to talk about nothing that goes on with those situations, but you're saying somebody has dick on their mind? So if you do got dick on your mind, you feel some type of way about them.
The rapper doesn't think that Gabrielle Union should have gay bashed him, since she's an advocate for gay rights. This wasn't a good look for her. Fans claim that it's quite possible for Dwyane to be on the DL, as he once admitted that he used to dress like girls where he was younger. During a 2021 interview with I Am Athlete, Dwyane revealed that he used to wear his sister's heels and clothes when he was a kid, while he was discussing signs that he and his wife picked up when Zaya was young. At 3 years old, like I said, when me and my wife looked at each other, right, and the reason we looked at each other is because of this. You know, as kids, I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I tried to put on whatever my sisters wear, whatever my sisters did. I tried to do all those things. And recently, he also hinted that they had to move houses because his family wouldn't have been accepted in his hometown. You might not know, but Wade grew up in Chicago and spent 15 seasons with the Heat. And then his family moved to California once he left the NBA in 2019. In an interview, Wade said, "There's another reason why I don't live in that state. A lot of people don't know that. I have to make decisions for my family, not just personal individual decisions. I mean, obviously the taxes are great. Having Wade County is great, but my family would not be accepted or feel comfortable there." Okay, so Jaguar Wright has been an industry insider for years, and right now she's exposing the sinister intentions of Dwyane Wade. She alleged that since the elites have been trying to push a transgender agenda in the entertainment industry, it's possible that Wade and his wife are trying to climb up the food chain while using their daughter as a stepping stone. You might not know, but Dwyane Wade has also allegedly been in a big contract with Disney thanks to his transgender daughter.
You doing the real mom who wants her children to have a fair chance at making their own decisions, while you and your I want to be a husband convince your child
This is the same thing Wade's ex-wife said about him. Siobhan Funches Wade claimed that Dwyane Wade wanted to benefit from the child's name and gender transition with many firms through relationships and marketing chances, not restricted to partnerships with Disney. She explained that she is concerned that her ex-husband is forcing their child to name and gender change to capitalize on the cash offers he's gotten from corporations. Funches alleged that when she met Wade in Atlanta, the former NBA player told her he had earned a lot of money in connection with Zaya's name and gender issue. The word has it that Wade allegedly had absolute power to change Zaya's legal name without her mother's approval, and Siobhan received the notice of the plea as a gesture of courtesy. Listen, but the tea gets deeper. Jag has alleged that Dwyane has also been on the DL and has been sitting in the freak-offs with Diddy for a while now. We know that Wade has not said a word about Diddy's situation, but Jag alleged that Diddy has substantial footage evidence of Wade's fun time at his parties.
I think he's a swish. I think he's a Lucy.
Okay, you think he's Lucy. Okay.
That nigga wear too many colors. He crosses
Dennis
his legs
Rodman
too
wore a lot of
comfortably.
colors too.
Huh?
Dennis Rodman wore a lot of colors too.
Dennis Rodman is a freak. There's a difference.
Just about a month ago, properties owned by Diddy located in Miami and Los Angeles were raided by Homeland Security. Credible news sources have cited an unnamed source that claimed that federal officials in Manhattan have interviewed 3 women and a man, and 3 other interviews are scheduled in relation to allegations of ST, SA, and the solicitation and distribution of bad items. In a statement, Homeland Security Investigations confirmed that Homeland Security Investigations executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation, with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, Miami, and local law enforcement partners. The developments in a slew of SA-related cases has shocked the whole industry.
Sean Diddy Combs. Yesterday, we told you how federal agents searched 2 of his properties as part of an investigation into alleged and drug.
Jaguar Wright reveals that on the day of the raid, she was allegedly contacted by some powerful people to take on their situation. She hinted that people wanted her to spill complete tea on Diddy, and the rumor has it that she eventually did. We all witnessed Jaguar being blunt and forthcoming about the Diddy agenda, and it looks like she is one of the few celebs who have been speaking up at this time. It's common sense to avoid an issue such as big as this, but some of Diddy's close acquaintances have zipped up their mouths, just like Jay-Z has been conveniently absent from the media while this drama has been going on. So fans believe that Diddy has to defend his honor alone. She explained that the media outlets did not report the whole raid. You see, Jag claimed that unlike the media has led us to believe, Diddy's New York house has also raided that day. She alluded that the feds might have wanted to keep their NY visit a secret. Jag's contacts in the armed forces claim that the feds have not informed the officers who were participating in the raid that they were paying a visit to Diddy's mansions. Fans believe that it may be sincere Diddy had ears everywhere. Sources claim that the feds wanted to cut off Diddy right up after the raid, but Diddy has long been gone before they arrived. Jaguar explained that ever since the Rodney lawsuit, Diddy allegedly had an escape strategy in place. She's convinced that Diddy has left his sons to clear the mess he had created.
The cops didn't know that it was Diddy's house over there in Beverly Hills around the corner from the Playboy Mansion. They didn't know until they seen the kids.
Anyway, Jaguar Wright claimed that Diddy knew that the feds were coming for him through his sources, despite the measures the authorities took to prevent that. The thing is, Jag also explained that Diddy was aware of this type of thing. Cassie had put in her lawsuit, but he did not pay any attention to it due to his arrogance. Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, has revealed that Diddy's legal team could have stopped the lawsuit, but they apparently did not have the orders from Diddy. The Bad Boy Records founder's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, expressed his willingness to take the stand in a conversation with The Art of Dialogue. He first noted that he believes Cassie will testify if he's subpoenaed after she sued Diddy in a disturbing lawsuit that sparked a series of SA, ST, and A claims against him. Gene Deal added that he's willing to take the stand if authorities want him to ask about Diddy's relationship with Kim Porter. Even if they call me about the A with Kim, if they say, "Yo, Gene, did you see him beat Kim?" I'll say, on the particular case, no. I've seen him rough Kim up and use the pillow. He likes to play fight and be hurting the girls while he play fights. Have I seen him do that? Yeah. And I've seen him doing that. He pointed out that he's already made most of his claims online, so he would have no problem reiterating them on stands. I have no problem sitting in court of law, doing my due diligence, and testifying on stuff I already spoke of on the internet. When I talked about him A-ing Kim and she had cut his wrist to get him off her, I will tell what I saw when I went to the hospital. I don't have no problem. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what nobody thinks. Gene Deal went on to reference the Money, Power, Respect song by the LOX, DMX, and Lil Kim. He even gave a message to Diddy saying, "You got your respect in the street, that gave you your power. That brought you your money. Totally different thing. He let that money, power, and respect go to his head, and he had it a backwards. So do I care what happens? He's got money enough to buy his way out of this, so we think." While backing Gene Deal on his claims, Jag pointed out that Diddy has also been hale and hearty, even when all the Uptown Goldies either lost their lives or suffered terrible incidents. She said, Uptown Records started with 5 people: Andre Harrell, Al B. Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy, and Kim Porter was the longest working employer. She was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead, Heavy D is dead, Andre Harrell is dead, and the only 2 that are left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting? She claimed that she found past of the Uptown artists really suspicious, as all of them were, in one way or another, working on telling the story of their life that would eventually include Diddy. Fans speculate that Diddy didn't want to get his past wrongdoings coming to light at any cost. Jaguar questioned Diddy's upward trajectory while others were flatlined. She said, "Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything ever happened to him? He must be the luckiest man alive because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning are gone. Just him." Fans believe that Diddy played a smart move recording all those freak-offs while everyone was looking elsewhere. When the powers that be are tired of LeBron James, he's going to be exposed next. I'll give Diddy some credit. He was smart enough to cover himself by filming these freak-offs. Why? Because he knew what he was doing was wrong, but Diddy was thinking, if I go down, I'm going down by myself. And that's it for today. See you at the next one. Goodbye.